You put all your beliefs and feelings about something aside. You completely disregard how you feel about a topic in your life, whether it's finances, relationship, your calling, your purpose, what you're worthy of, all that. You just shove it aside for a powerful 10-second window. And you declare that something is so. Period. No discussion. Not with you, not with anybody, not with nothing, not with God. You say that it is so. You command it. You decree it. It is so. When you declare that something is true, the energy of that transcends space, time, linearity, causality, belief, and feeling.
How many times have I said this? Declare something and it becomes your reality, right? You have to choose. And the only way to choose is be open to listen, be open to hear. You can literally change your reality in a split second. In a split second. Literally change your reality in a split second. By literally declaring something in one point and allowing. Carmen, thank you for the rose. Literally. And I can honestly tell you that's the only way you'll realize that you are a creator. The only way. The only way. Playing the victim doesn't help your reality. Finding fault in everything in your reality does not help your reality. Because if you cannot find something good in your life, then you will never keep finding something good in your life. You'll always find fault in your reality. You'll always find a problem in your reality. All right, so the 0-point meditation. Let me explain to you the 0-point meditation. When I say to you in the meditation, put your focus between your ears. That means between your ears, by your nose, at the back of your head, in the middle, place your focus. Then I'm going to tell you to create a light, and in that light, you're going to make an infinite sign. So that light is going to go inside of you like this and like this. Then that light is literally going to your left brain, your right brain, and you're going to my worries, I'm afraid, my fears, I don't know, I don't love, I have guilt, I have shame, all those emotions on the left and the right. Okay, so you're going to see those emotions in that infinite sign, right? Inside of you, in that infinite sign. And then you're going to shrink it. And you're going to shrink it. And then you're going to shrink it to the point of 0. Okay. So that point is going to become a dot in the middle of you. And then it's going to become a 0 point. When you reach the 0 point, sit in that until we get out of it. Okay. Feel your emotions, feel your body without trying to change it. Just feel it. Okay, this is called the 0-point meditation. All right, tell me if the music's too loud. It shouldn't be though. And if you can hear me over the music. Can you hear me over the music? Or is the music too loud? Are we good? Give me a thumbs up if it's good. I'm going to do this. Thank you so much, Deanna. Is it good? Is the music good? Okay, Nadia says, Daniela says perfect. Deanna says perfect. I can hear you. Perfect. All right, let's do this. Okay, take a deep breath in before we start. Before we start, take a deep breath in. Clap your hands, rub. And relax. Get yourselves into a beautiful, comfortable position. Candace, welcome in. Angel, welcome in, my love. And as you are in a comfortable position, let us begin. As we begin the 0-point meditation, I'm going to be counting backwards from 10 to 1. As I count backwards, close your eyes and look up at a 45-degree angle. For every count, I want you to relax, release, let go. Feel every part of your body. Relax, release, let go. Let's begin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Feel your body relaxing. Release, let go. Relax. 4, 3, 2, 1. Every time you count backwards to 1, you are fully relaxed, allowing yourself to go deeper and faster, faster and deeper. And now that your body is fully relaxed, I want you to focus between your ears. Visualize a beautiful ball of light. And this beautiful ball of light is moving infinitely. From your left ear to your right. As an infinite sign, your left side, your doubts, your worries, your fears. On the right side, your guilt, your shame, your hate, your anger. As this ball of infinite, see the infinite sign getting smaller and smaller and smaller. As this infinite sign those emotions are infinitely dissipating, releasing, letting go. And now, as it goes smaller, to the point it becomes a dot, a 0 point. And that 0 point goes smaller till it's nothing, pure nothing. Sit in that moment of nothing. That 0 point of nothing. Feel your body, your vessel. Just sit in this moment where nothing exists, in the 0 point. Be in this moment, in this now. Just sit with it. Sit with it in this now. Be still. Be here. In this vast space of 0 points. In this space when nothing exists, in the 0 point. I want you now to take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Focus on your breathing as you take a deep breath in and exhale. Feel the breath through your lungs. Exhale and feel the breath. Release, let go. As you inhale this beautiful light of calm, peace, serenity, as you exhale, feel the breath. In this point, 0 point, nothing exists. Nothing matters. Feel the calm. As we end this session, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. By the time I get to 5, you'll be wide awake, feeling better and better, feeling great. 1. 2. 3. By the time I get to 5, you will open your eyes. You'll be wide awake, feeling great, feeling better than you have ever before. 4. 5. Open your eyes. You're wide awake, feeling better than you ever have before. Take a deep breath in. Stretch your arms. Exhale. Stretch your legs. And feel. Righty! Did you enjoy that? Wakey, wakey, Kevin Bakey. Sad news today. Is it sad for you or sad for them? Is it them experiencing it or you? Are you experiencing it or are they? Susie, I see you, love. Welcome in. How are you experiencing it? Because he told you? It's all fact, fact, fact. Absolutely, it is fact. Dino, welcome in. I haven't seen you for so long. I trust and know you're doing well. Rise and shine, Dino. Rise and shine, Susie. Welcome in, Corey. This is the thing, Jason. You have a pattern. And your pattern is the attachment of suffering. That pattern of suffering is you are taking accountability and responsibility for other people's reality. And that's why you are not seeing your reality change. Because you are attached to drama. Are you hearing what I'm saying, Jason? Susie, thank you for the bloop bloop. Your Father created a reality. And in that reality, He has news. He gave you the news. You've now made it a your reality. Where you could have instead not taken it upon yourself, changed the energy, and you could have changed the energy for your Father as well. By you shifting that energy, your Father shifts that energy with you. But instead, you stuck onto the sad, victim, drama. Do you hear what I'm saying, Jason? There's a pattern you have. First it was a friend who needed help. Now it's this. Everything you're doing, you are attaching to. And you're not changing your reality. Because you're too attached to other. You are not responsible for someone else's life. You are accountable and responsible for your own. The only way your life changes is when you stop attaching yourself to people you want to save because you don't want to save yourself. You are not responsible for someone else's thoughts, actions, and deeds. You're going to keep being in that loop because you keep being in a reality that's not yours. You have to change that pattern, my brother. Because if you're not going to change that pattern, you're not going to change that reality. And the whole idea is to change that reality, correct? Nantlantla, rise and shine, gorgeous. I trust and know you're doing well. Thank you for pinning. I'm very grateful. Are you hearing what I'm saying, Jason? You're not realizing you're doing this. You're subconsciously doing it. Okay? You have to change it, my brother. Your Father's reality is your Father's reality. Your reality is your reality. When you are not attached to people, places, and things, and you create the shift within you, that shift in you doesn't only benefit you, it benefits everyone around you. But when you are shifting to their reality, it's not helping them, it's not helping you. As a matter of fact, it's hurting you both. And you do this all the time. All the time. Shift your focus. Because you are allowing the outside reality. Now you know. But now you know, my brother. Now you know. Change your focus, Jason. You've got to let go of the patterns that you have. Write down the patterns. Because those patterns is what you're creating, repeat after repeat after repeat after repeat. Change the pattern. Chelsea, new money opportunity coming for me in the next 3 months. You're asking me, Chelsea? Chelsea, do you believe in you? Do you have faith in you? Do you trust you? Okay, so if you have faith, trust, and belief in you, why are you asking that question? Because someone who has faith, belief, and trust doesn't ask or question themselves. Then you don't believe. You're lying to yourself and you're lying to me. Because if you believe and have faith and you trust, then you don't question your reality. Hello from Malaysia. Welcome in from Malaysia. Reina. Is it Reina or Reina? Love. Welcome in. Because of the climate of the world. Well, then if you're going to attach yourself to the climate of the world, then that's the world you're living in. Congratulations. Because if you're attached to the world's ideas of the climate, then that's what you're creating for you, Chelsea. then you don't believe in you, you don't have faith in you, and you don't trust you. Because a creator knows it creates its own reality. Because if it's focused on what the world is creating, then that's what they're creating. It's with the world. So you actually don't believe in yourself, and you don't have faith in yourself, and you don't trust yourself. The world is you. As above, so below. As within, so without. What you're thinking, what you're feeling is outside. And that's what you're going to experience. And that's what you're experiencing. So to ask me if you're going to experience something different, I'm going to tell you, you're going to experience exactly what you're attached to. And you are attached to the climate of the world. And that's what you're going to experience. I'm not experiencing what the world is experiencing. Trying to detach from this worldly world. Get off the phone. If you want to detach from the worldly world, get off the phone. Debs, rise and shine. Get off the phone. Stop seeking validation. Because the world is actually you. We are all accountable and responsible for every news you feed. And if you're attached and focused to the news, you are making it real. And by making it real, you are accountable and responsible for the worldly world. I'm not. I am not. I am creating my world, and the people in my world are benefiting because I'm benefiting. So to answer the question, Chelsea, the answer is no, because your attachment to the worldly world is creating. So if you change that mindset, then your worldly world would be your world. Okay? And you have to ask yourself, what makes you think that money is outside of you? What makes you think that money is going to make you happy? Because if you're not happy without money, how is money going to come to you if you're not happy right here, right now? Do you understand what I'm saying, Chelsea? How can you be happy with something coming your way when you don't value what you have right here, right now? Because if you're saying this is going to make me happy, by the time it comes, it's just going to be misery. Because you're miserable right here, right now. Everything is you, Chelsea. Everything is you. And if you think it's out there and you're chasing it, then you're going to chase for the rest of your life and you're never going to receive it. Because everything is within self. It's all a self-reflection. How you feel about things. How you experience things. Welcome in this. Welcome in, Lucy. It's all from inside outside. Inside, outside. Your perception of things is a reflection of self. What you think about yourself, how you feel about yourself, how you know about yourself, what you do about yourself. Everything is a reflection. So if you say the world is shit, then that's the world you're living in. A shit world. If you say the world is good, then that's the world you're living in. If you say the world is miserable, then that's the world you're living in, because it's a reflection of the judgment you give it. Because you are the world. And everybody around you is your mirror. The money is your mirror. The house is your mirror. Your bank account is your mirror. Your heart is your mirror. Your mother, your father, your brother, your uncle, your sister is your mirror. I am your mirror. Everything around you is your mirror. And whatever you judge it as good, whatever you judge as bad, is the polarity reality you are creating from the inside out. It's really that simple. Release outside sources and focus within. Stop overthinking. Stop thinking, period. And the only way to stop thinking, period, is to literally ignore your thoughts. My world is around my animal pets, cats, and 5 guinea pigs and my plants. Love that. Love that. Love your animal kingdom. I love that world. My world revolves from inside me, and everything else is adding value, and I'm adding value to it. I'm not attached to people, places, and things. Daniela says, the world is beautiful. It is beautiful. Fact. Bad people are not bad. It's your judgment of bad that gives it the judgment. And that judgment of bad means inside of you is a bad person that is seeing the bad in other people. Bad people are not bad. Deanna! She got it right! She subscribed! Welcome back. My ad scatters my thoughts sometimes, only because you're in your thoughts. Evie, thank you for the blue. Your thoughts are not real, Chelsea. Excuses that you make is making it real. Yay! Let me just grab my back, baby, lol. Diana. Beautiful with the trees, plants, jungle, and animals. Yes, because we are the trees, the plants, the jungle, and animals. And the people around you, Raina, are the trees, the plants, the jungle, and the animals. So the trees, the plants, the jungle around you is no different to the people around you. And if you're judging the people around you and you're not judging the trees and the plants and the jungle, then there is a judgment of conflict, of self-infliction. Creative mind. Dumalang. I forgot the name that thing he said to me. Trust you're doing well, creative mind. Are you doing well? 3 weeks I haven't seen you. You come back and I've forgotten your name. Kagiso. Shit, did I forget your name, creative mind? I connect myself with plants, trees, and all animals. Yes. And what you are in those plants, trees, and animals, everybody and everyone is you too. Is you too, my love. I also connect to everything. I'm very grateful. Darling, please review about stone and crystals. Stone and crystals I'm not attached to. They add value, but the stone and crystals are inside of you. So everything outside of you is just adding to you. So where are they? I have crystals, but I'm not attached to the crystals. Okay? Because the crystal doesn't have power unless I give it the power and it then exchange power. It's a give and take. But the crystalline light is inside of me already, so I don't need a crystal, right? I want a crystal to add value, but as much as I'm adding to it, it's adding to me. So it's a exchange of energy, but I don't need it. That's why I don't do crystals. I don't do jewelry. I am plain Jane. Because everything that I am is already in me. It just is me. So when I defined it so, it is defined so. Does that make sense? But if you do believe that the crystal is the power, it's not the pure power solace. You are the pure power solace. This has its own power and you have your own power. So if you feel weak and you need assistance and guidance, you can do it by yourself without the crystal. But if you doubt yourself because you don't believe in the power inside of you, then do utilize the crystals to add to you. I have my own aura power. Yes. And that power is your essence, which you can call your aura. And that aura essence that you carry within you is all the power that you need. So it's your abundance, it's your happiness, it's your love, it's your faith, it's your trust. And that aura essence is what allows everything to come to you for you to experience. So nothing outside of you. Everything is you. Everything is you. So your vessel is just a dream of a dream of a dream. Your true essence, that essence is the pure you, which is you. If that makes sense, I'm getting a yes. Because there's nothing outside of you. You're the one full in control by changing your thoughts and your perspectives. I love my reminder crystals. I always wear one. I've stopped with my bracelets. Yeah. I don't use any of the crystals at all, Deirdre. I have them on my table, and I do give them energy once in a while, but I don't use them at all, like at all. Absolutely not. I don't need them. I wear a Moldavite. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. But the power is you, not the Moldavite. Let me tell you something about Moldavite. The energy of the story that created of that Moldavite has made it too powerful and has taken away from who the people are. When the power and the true power is you, not the Moldavite. Because in the end, Moldavite is just a thing. That's all it is, it's a thing. Like you are just a thing. I am the true power. You are the true power. Everything is self. You are the it. You are the all. You are everything and nothing at one. Everything and nothing at one. So yesterday someone asked me about limitless. How do you know you're unlimited? The way you know you are unlimited is when realizing that none of this in the outside is real. None of it is real. And everything is a reflection of who you think you are. I'm going to repeat this again. Everything is a reflection of who you think you are. Right. Literally. Everything is a reflection of who you think you are. Okay. As I said earlier, as above, so below, as within, so without. You've got to understand. You came from a mother and a father. This mother and a father has a mother and a father, which then created you. And this mother and a father has a mother and a father, and this mother and father has a mother and father, and this mother and father has a mother and father, and this mother and father has a mother and father. Okay. Now, this generation literally projected a belief, a reality, an understanding. This generation created a belief and understanding from what they learned here, and plus what they've learned from themselves, which then goes into these two. And these two then projected onto you. Okay. They projected onto you. That projected onto you became your belief in you. You believe that you have to work hard. You believe that you have to be this. You believe you have to be that. Because that's what you learned from them. You have to unlearn this. You have to unlearn this to find that in reality, inside of you, you are the world. You are the universe. You are the creator. You are the source. So when you say in divine timing, the divine is you. You are the divine. And the timing is you, because time doesn't really exist. Right? It's your limitation. In other words, I am a box. You become a box. I am a circle. You become a circle. That becomes your reality. So if you've limited yourself, to that understanding, that limits you to a circle. But if you take away, where is that eraser? Oh shit, I need to take this off. But if you do not label yourself, do not label yourself. In other words, you are not an identity. Yes. Because attachment is literally creating. Thank you for muting. Who was that? Thank you for muting. I'm very grateful, Deanna. Right. Okay. When you a label, you are attached to that label. That means you've boxed yourself. If you give yourself a label. When you're playing the victim, you're boxing yourself. When you're allowing words to affect you, you're boxing yourself. Because if you're allowing other people's perspective of you, perception of you, right, you're allowing them to control you. When you're labeling yourself, you're limiting yourself. When you're playing the victim, that's what you're creating. You're literally creating a box. And that box is limiting you, right? When you're no longer attached to people, places, and things, and you know that you came into this world with nothing, you're going to leave the world with nothing. You're literally living at the moment, in the now, in this space, at this moment, in this now, with no limitations. You are opening yourself to many and all opportunities of experiences. And those experiences are adding value to your reality, which in turn adds to your growth, inner growth. But you also have to be mindful of your thoughts, your emotions, and what you're feeding yourself. In other words, if you're feeding shit music, you're going to project shit music. If you're watching shit videos, you're going to project shit videos. If you're reading shit books, you're going to project shit books. In other words, everything you're feeding your body is literally going to come from outside, from inside outside, in the space, in the now. Yes, all in the now. Everything is right here, right now. Nothing exists in the past. The past is not real. You only have right here, right now. Thank you for the follow, Leighton. Everything is right here now. And in that right here now, there's 144,000 versions of you that's in this now. And in this now, you get to choose which 144,000 versions of you you're going to experience. And you get to experience it. So there is no wrong, there is no right, there is no truth, there is no lie. Everything is a truth from the person who's giving the truth. I share you my truth. I share you my truth. In this now, 144,000. 144,000. So there are 144,000 versions of your nows. And you can choose any of those 144,000. I'll give you an example. What's his name? Thought 104 people going to heaven. No, heaven is you. You are the heaven. What's the significance? It just means there are 144,000. There's no significance. It just means there are 144,000 versions of you in this now. And if you want to jump into that reality, you can jump into that reality. You are the heaven, Nana. Heaven's not outside of you. You are the heaven. You are the heaven on the earth. If you don't see the heaven on the earth, it's because you don't see the heaven in you. That means you are judgmental. And if you're judging it, you are creating it. It becomes a polarity once you've judged it. Once you define something as a definition, you are creating. Yes, the heaven is you. You are the heaven. The heaven is you. Everything is within. That's right, Sandy. Everything is within. Everything is self. No, it was oh gosh, I forgot his name. But there was a story I wanted to tell you. He made the movie called The Christ. He chose the actor, and it was a story about Jesus. He made a movie about it. It was a very controversial movie. His house got burned down, right? Now that actor who had to portray the image of that person suffered in that movie because Mel Gibson, thank you very much. It's Mel Gibson. Now Mel Gibson, that's right, The Passion is the movie, that's right. So Mel Gibson, the actor, and everybody who was creating that movie, because they had to energetically connect to that reality, they experienced everything that was in that reality in their private capacity and while creating the movie. Does everybody understand what I'm saying? Because they energetically connected to that reality, in their now, they literally projected that reality into theirs, and they experienced in their private capacity as well as in their movie making. That's why the movie took so long to make. And then afterwards, the controversy after that, it added to that energetic field. Lo and behold, that actor who was becoming very famous didn't end up being famous after that movie because Jesus, Josh, Yeshua, Jesus, whatever you want to call him, whatever label you're attached to, was literally saying, we don't seek attention. And he ended up losing that attention. And his life changed. His inner self changed. And his way of perceiving things changed. And he went through an awakening after that movie. Same happened with Bruce Lee. No, with Bruce Lee was different. With Bruce Lee, it was completely different. Bruce Lee created that reality. Bruce Lee literally was completely different. It was nothing to do with the movie he made. Absolutely nothing. Experience they created, that's right, because they attached to the energetic field. Awakening goes into the awareness. In other words, you come into the awareness that you're the one creating it through the inside out. Oh, was it different? Okay, yeah, it was different for Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee was a different story. It wasn't the same. Bruce Lee, it was the energy projected onto him. There were many versions of Bruce Lee because every time I connected to Bruce Lee, I got a different story until I finally got the story. And the real story was he chose to transcend, disappear. So he lived that reality, not the movie. Yes, he lived that reality. He had full control of his own reality. Full control. He knew exactly what he's doing. He was like Buddha, like Yeshua, like the Gita. He was within his power. He had that inner standing of realizing what creation was. He was in his true awareness self. Yeah. Which he didn't want to tell anybody. He manifested every single thing. There's a letter which I can post on Discord. There's a letter. There's a letter that I can post that is in his book that he wrote and how he manifested everything, the movie, the money, everything. It's in this letter and it's in the book. What about Kundalini, Rainian? Have a great day all. Thank you. You're welcome, Jason. Have a beautiful evening. Sweet dreams fly high. He was a very enlightened being. Yes. I connected to Bruce Lee and there were 144,000 versions of him, which was funny as shit. Okay, this is what I wanted to talk about, which we're going to go into judgment. Right. So the 144,000 versions of him. I'm going to explain to you what I'm talking about. Okay. Let's talk about Buddha and then we'll do Bruce Lee. So here is Buddha. Right. Buddha had a song, had a truth. It's the same with me. I share you my seeds. I share you my truth. Some are going to resonate, some are not, because some people are attached to people with pamphlets, fame, glory, attention. So they will rather attach to what those people have to say because that's what they think is validated. Some people won't understand what I have to say because they think that I have to be famous to be saying the truth. Are you hearing what I'm saying? But I give those seeds. But some of you are going to take those seeds. And that's what happened with Buddha. Buddha was merely giving those seeds, not for the fame, not for the attention, not for the validity. Was literally just giving the seeds of the awareness of what he realized, why we suffer. Why we suffer. Because of the ego. We suffer because of the ego. In turn, Buddha gave his knowledge. Let's give an example of 12 people. And these 12 people became Buddhas. They learned everything that they could from Buddha. Every tool, every action, every understanding to the inner standing. Swavi, trust you're doing well. Chuck, trust you're doing well. Welcome in, brothers and sisters. Right. But these 12 people had a perception of self, a perception. They saw Buddha from their own eyes. They didn't see Buddha from how he was presenting. So they understood what he was teaching from their own perspective. Their own perspective. Okay. In turn, each one shares their perspective of Buddha and the message that Buddha was giving. Right? In turn, each one gave a perspective. Well, you know what I mean, right? So that means this Buddha is now a version of this person's Buddha. This Buddha is a version of this person's Buddha. This person, and each one has their own story of Buddha, which is then creating a version of Buddha in a reality. So each one has a perspective. They then teach other people, but they're teaching it from their own understanding, not from the true understanding of what Buddha was saying. And in between, it was misinterpreted. So the true essence of what Buddha was actually trying to present was misunderstood and misplaced and became a bowing down to. Praising down to. And that's not what he was doing. He was saying, detach. Do not bow down to anything but thyself. The power is within thee. The cause of suffering is the attachment. But it was misinterpreted. And in all those misinterpreted, whoever is going to listen to whoever they're going to listen is then going to give their own interpretation, which is then going to give their interpretation, which is now not a Buddha's interpretation. It is now a truth. Not the truth, but a truth. And each one created a truth, which is not a lie. Because in their truth, it is added to their strength, which is added to the value of the reality they're creating without hurting anyone, without taking anyone, and it's changed many lives. There is no real truth. There is only a truth. So I give you my truth. It's not to say it's society's truth. I don't follow what society says. I don't bow down to anything or anyone. And I'm not attached to anything or anyone. It doesn't mean I love less. That means I love more. Because I have full faith and trust in who I am. All this makes sense how the Bible appeared, just one interpretation of it. That's right, which was a story. Yeah. Society is not truth. Society is a truth. It's a truth. It's a society's perspective of a truth. Are you hearing what Raina, are you hearing? Everything is a truth and everything is adding value. It's the judgment you give it that causes the suffering of the attachment you've created through the ego perspective. Every belief system is adding value to every individual through a truth. Only when you give it a judgment, that's when you misinterpret it. Yeshua studied 12 years with Buddha. Actually, no, it wasn't with Buddha. It was with Gita. See, that's a truth. And the truth that I was shown was with Gita. Do you see that, Raina? You learned from reading 12 years with Buddha. I connected to Buddha and it was with Gita. With Gita. Yeshua didn't connect with Buddha, it connected with Gita. It's not good to judge at all. It's not. Because as soon as you're judging it, you're giving it a statement. As soon as you're defining it as a thing, you're now creating it as a reality. And when you're creating it as a reality, it becomes a truth. It's not always a good thing, but the only thing that makes it a no thing is when you are making it a no thing. When in true form, you are not the identity, you are not the body, you are not the mind, you are not a thing. You are a no thing. So in true form, we keep searching. I'm looking for the truth, I'm looking for the truth. But in the real truth, there is no truth because you're actually a nothing. And life doesn't have meaning. And the only time you give it meaning is when you give it that meaning. When you give that meaning, a meaning, you're attached to it, which then causes the suffering. Nature! Just so that everybody knows, nature lives in Polokwane and she didn't tell me until yesterday. So welcome in, nature. Carol, welcome in, my love. Okay. Does it make sense? So there are 144 versions of Buddha, 144,000 versions of Buddha, as there are 144,000 versions of you. I missed a comment. What's the alternative? Alternative to what, love? What's the alternative? Leander, welcome in. This is Latanda. Latanda, welcome in. Darling Marcia, you make me start thinking about my reality. Change it to the perfection that you need it. Judge not, lest you will be judged. Yes, absolutely. Right by your side. Right by my side, you nana. You're literally by my side. And we could have been hiking every fucking weekend. But it is what it is. Excuse the language. Why is it 144,000? Why is the sky blue? Why is the screen a screen? Why is it black when it's black? Why is it blue when it's blue? Susie, why? Why is this a thing? Why is this a thing? Why is this a thing? Ask yourself that question right now. You ask why it's 144. Ask yourself right here, right now. Why is something a thing? To a truth, make your own truth. Make your own truth. Find your truth within you and share your truth. And whoever resonates with your truth will become their truth, which then create. As long as it benefits you and everyone around you with no malice, no heart, then it becomes. Ask yourself, Thomas. Cariso, ask yourself. Breathing same air, literally. Yes. breathing the same air. Oh my word, I'm so happy I caught you live. Hello! I actually started coming alive yesterday. I posted on YouTube. You see, in my country, it is intense full force. Only because you're attached to it and you're feeding it right now. And it can change when we stop feeding the intense. Because someone said so? No, because I connected to it. So if you don't understand, then you're not ready to understand, then there's no reason for me to prove anything to anyone. So if it doesn't resonate with you, don't attach to it. Simple as that, Susie. If you're not ready to hear the song, you're not ready to hear the song. Because you're attached to, I need a proof. Stamp of approval. The only stamp of approval is when you give it that stamp of approval. While oxygen scatters, the rays of light are shifted towards the blue wavelength. Love that. Don't attach to anything. I was just wondering if the number has something to do with the dimensions. That's why I asked. No, absolutely none. The densities is the thing. Dimensions is your thickness. Each dimension is the thickness, the heaviness and the thinness. The higher you go, the lighter you are. The lower you are attached, the heavier you are. That's all it is. I watched it last night. Nice. Lol, I'm not getting an answer. Therefore, you're not ready to hear. Therefore, you're not ready to hear. Okay. If you don't resonate with it, don't attach to it, Susie. Guys, if you don't resonate with what I'm saying, don't attach to it because you're not ready and it's just going to cause you chaos because you're going to get into your head and you can create something that you don't want to create. Each density, each dimension is a frequency. It's a wave. So in the densities, right? Think of it as a block of ice. So water starts with vapor. Then that vapor becomes a water droplet. And that water droplet becomes a wave. And that wave then becomes a matter. It solidifies itself. That's a density, that's a density, that's a density, that's a density. Right. Are you guys seeing this? Right. Now, if you look at all the emotions in each emotions, grief, anger, it's a density. Okay. And that density is how heavy it is. So this is heavier than that, and that's heavier than that, and that's heavier than that. So the less you're attached to, the more you flow and you allow, you become a drop of that, which then becomes a part of that. You are everything, all things, and yet nothing. I'm not doubting, was just interested to know where the 140. Yeah, it's not attached to what everybody else says, that 144K angels are now here to save the world. No one's here to save anything. Nothing was broken. Nothing was broken. It never was broken. It was the ego that wanted validation, attention due to greed and malice and hate and anger. They wanted the money and they wanted the fame and they wanted the likes and they wanted the follows, created that version of a reality that's actually not true. But it's become a truth. Yeah. 12 to 12 times thousands times expand by 3. Oh, Daniela. Ooh. Love what you just downloaded right there. Yes, right. I'm seeing it now. I am seeing it now. The exercise you did when you stand and ask the question and your body answers is a good tool as well. Yes. You can actually see your body will resonate to your truth. So if you don't resonate with it, stand up and use your body as a pendulum. So stand and relax your body. You stand and relax your body and you ask your body, what's my yes? Marcia, what's my yes? And your body's going to react either forwards or backwards. Then you know that that's your yes. Then you say, confirm my yes. And it will confirm it. So you can use your body as a pendulum. Nothing is outside of you, my brothers and sisters. Everything is you. You don't need anything outside of you. Everything is you. You are all of this, and this. Tabang! Rise and shine, brother. Trust you're doing well. Your wife is in the house. She confirmed she's in Polokwane. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, pull, pull. I believe in flat earth, beyond ice wall, Antarctic beings. Everything is right. So if you believe in the flat earth, that's your belief. That means that's what you resonate with. I believe in nothing. Nothing exists. So if you believe in the round earth, you believe in the round earth, that's a truth, it's true. If you believe in the flat earth, that's a truth, that's true. I don't attach to it's flat, it's round, because I'm going to take that energy and create a better world. I don't care if it's flat, I don't care if it's round. Now, Raina, you are speaking to the new version of me. 6 years ago, if you had spoken to me, I was a big conspiracy theorist. And then I realized I was waiting and depleting my energy on things that did not matter. It did not matter. So I stopped creating bullshit and started creating peace, love, joy, and abundance around me, and peace, love, joy, and abundance around my environment. Because those things don't actually affect me. So I stopped feeding it. Whether it's round, whether it's flat, it makes no fucking sense to me. Okay. I'm only giving you my truth, Raina. I'm everything and everything is me. Yes, you're everything and nothing at the same time. I think pay Antarctica visit and see for yourself. By the way, I have been to Antarctica. Nice. Is it as cold as everybody says, by the way, Deirdre? Who cares? I need tough feeding. Yes, I stopped feeding all that shit. When you stop feeding something, you're no longer giving it energy, it disappears. And then you start taking that energy and you start creating the world you want. But not everybody is doing it, because everybody wants follows, everybody wants attention, everybody wants a validation, and they're doing nothing about it. Get out of the phone and start living life, and you'll see everything change. Nope, not too cold in the summer. Oh, really? That's nice to know. Coffee, says nature. Winter is a different story. That's when you go, agree. I feel the same way. It doesn't matter around flat, square, just be and experience. That's right, Susie. Just be and be here now. Experience the now. You are helping me change from now onwards. I'm giving you seeds, but understand that you get to change it the way you want it, Raina. You can land there by plane now on Earth. Yes, I heard so. I had someone tell me. Josh, welcome in. I had someone tell me, it wasn't on the internet, it was someone, they said that something happened, or they tried to prove that the wolf is round, or the world is flat, or some shit, and there was a whole group of scientists and earthbenders or flatbenders, I don't know, some blah blah fish cakes. Yeah. And I said, this doesn't matter to me. It doesn't pay my price of eggs. It doesn't feed my table. It doesn't bring me food. It doesn't give me energy. Why are you telling me this? It's so interesting. To who? To you? Well, good for you. I'm really not interested. I don't care if it's round, if it's flat. I don't care if it's pink, if it's white. I don't care. I care that I am right here, right now, experiencing this beautiful experience that I get to experience. It's very hot, 366 days, equator 38 degrees sunshine, hot in Malaysia. Oh, wow, really? You should come to South Africa. I think Malaysia's got beautiful foods, beautiful, beautiful country. I really, truly believe that. Flat earthers all converted back to believing the earth is globe. Oh, really? Is that what happened? Yeah. It's still the same shit. I am on data. It's why are you on data? Are you on the road? Are you working today? Earthbenders, that could sound really weird. We are earthbenders, by the way, Susie. We can bend the earth just by a thought. Josh, welcome in from the Wales. You are an hour behind me. Wales is beautiful too. That's exactly what happened. Yep. They bent the earth. Load shedding. Oh, shit. I wonder if that's what was going on here. It does not feed me and my son and 5 guinea pigs. Yes, it doesn't feed you, so why are you feeding it? Oh, shit. Tabang, it's going to take a lot of your data. These lives take a lot of your data. Are you unlimited data or are you on a limited data? Yeah, that's another way of control. Can I tell you can I tell you, have we the ability to create a reality? Unlimited data. Yeah, that's why I thought you weren't coming on today. I was ready for 5:30. Really? No, I didn't come at 5:30 because of I had a very late night call. It was an SOS, and I'm grateful I answered the call. Very grateful. And I only had 3 hours sleep. So when I woke up, I did the meditation before I went to sleep again. I thought, let me just grab an hour. When I looked again, it was 5 o'clock. So it was literally get up. And Nika, welcome in. It was literally get up, get dressed, and wash your face and come on. And by the time I'd done that, it was 6 o'clock. Yeah, so I only had 3 hours sleep. I'm not disappointed in the call. I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful that I got to answer the call. Very grateful. Keep tapping. Thank you, Deirdre. Bloop, bloop. Thank you, Joe. Trust you're doing well. Is this the first day back? No, I was back yesterday, Susie. I've checked every day and didn't see you. I was away for 3 weeks, my love. I was back yesterday. I'm not going to be on live every day, Susie. Going sound, grain grazing. Ah, Chuck, I appreciate you. Thank you for the bloop bloop, Sophie. I'm very grateful. Joe, thank you. Deirdre, bloop bloop, thank you. I just know you're doing well. All right. Who else has any questions? Yes. Am I, Marcia. Yeah. You know, after the Zoom, I dozed off after the Zoom, and then I got the call. So I woke up to the call, very grateful I answered it. And I don't know how long I was on the call. I think it was about an hour, 2 hours on the call, and then I went back. You're looking amazing, so glowing. I appreciate you. Just remember, Joe, what you see in me is in you, my love. You're going to have set days. You go live, or are you going to play it by ear? I'm going to have set days. I am going to set days so that it's good for you guys as well. So you know that on those days, I'll be going live. I will have set days. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I'll definitely be on. So if I'm going to make it set days, it will be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So it'll be 4 days. Yeah, but I haven't confirmed it yet. So I'm playing it by ear right now, but I will change it. Marcy, remember we catching up today? Yes, we are. That's why I'm not going to be long on live. Yeah, I'm not going to be long. Yeah, I did say that to you yesterday. I haven't forgotten. Deirdre, I haven't forgotten. Miss Indica, bloop, bloop. I trust to know you're doing well. Does anybody have any questions? Ntlantla, bloop, bloop. Thank you, my love. Ntlantla sent me a beautiful message. Ntlantla, can I read the message to the public? Or do you want to keep it private? I won't read it unless you give me permission, my love. I'm reminding myself so I don't nap myself. You're making your problem a me problem, Susie. Thank you for the roses, my love. You can read it? Can I read it? I'm going to read a message. I thought it was so beautiful. So beautiful. I think it was you, Ntlantla. History. Messages. She says, Marcia. Microphone. Marcia. You never told me how much the canvas meditation will heal me. I completed 31 days of the canvas meditation on the 18th of February. I am not the same anymore. A lot makes so much sense now. I love you. Well, I love you too. You are a blessing that I needed. Not needed, wanted. Yes, ma'am, we are the reminder to self. Absolutely. I forgot. Is it Alu. So that was Ntlantla's message to me. Marcia. Keep tapping. Yes. And she was so beautiful. Someone came to ask for 10 rand from me. I felt bad about it after they've left. You take. on why they asked you? And why they asked you? Kagiso, and why they asked you for the 10 rand? You judged it. Why did you judge? We're going to talk about judgment now quickly. Tatiana, I trust to know you did well. Did well. Do well. You're doing well, Tatiana. Thank you for the rose, my love. Anika, welcome back. Angel, thank you for tapping. Guys, thank you for tapping the screen. I felt bad for giving it to them. Why did you feel bad? Guilty. You felt guilty. Doing well. I'm good, thank you. Thank you for the bloop bloop, Carol. Welcome back, Nadia. Your relationship with money, they're telling me. You have a relationship with money. You're afraid of spending. Because you're afraid of what they're going to do with the 10 rand. You thought they were going to buy it for drugs. Why did you think they were going to buy it for drugs? Kagiso, why did you judge it that way? Subconsciously you did it. A belief you have. Ask yourself, why are you judging it? Because you're doing that yourself. No one else is doing it. You're doing it yourself. They're telling me to tell you, Kagiso, that every 10 rand you spend, you get 5 times more. For every rand I spend, I get 5 times more. Because according to you, if you get a 10 rand, it's lost and it's not coming back. You need to change the relationship you have with money. You have to change the relationship you have with money. I think he's also got signal problems. Life of Lerato. I love that label. Life of Lerato. Life of Marcia. It's the life of Pi. I love that movie. The Life of Pi. There's a lot of messages in there. I need to change my relationship with money. You've got to see money as you, Raina. You are the money. You are right. It's a belief that came up. They are not on drugs though. But you did judge it. Because you judged it of what they were going to do it. Let me give you guys some guidance. I realized I did this before. And I really want to say this with love, not judgment. Because I'm saying it from love. And I trust to know you'll feel it, right? When you're doing something for someone, do it with no expectation of what they're going to do with it, how they're going to do with it, when they're going to do with it. Because when you are giving, you gave. Because you could, you wanted to, and it's just something you could. Right? But if you are doing and you're giving something and you're going to create, they owe me this. Oh, what are they going to do with that 10 rand? What are they doing with their life? You are manipulating without realizing you are manipulating. When I give, I don't tell anybody here. I had someone DM me the other day. They're writing a book. It's a children's book. I said, that's fucking awesome. And then they said, I would like your name, your full names, because I want to put your name. Tatiana! Diana, thank you for the subscription. Tatiana, you got the subscription, my love. Thank you so much. Okay. When I tell you, my reply to this person was, I gave to you because I could. I didn't give to you so that everybody can know what I did. Gabriel, trust you're doing well, brother. Are you all hearing what I'm saying? When you are giving something, and Kahiso, I'm not judging you, my brother. I'm not, because I used to be like that. Okay. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Deanna, thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome into the new subscribers. I appreciate you. Okay. When you give something and you've got a camera or you're recording, put yourself in their shoes. Put yourself in their shoes. I used to be one that when I used to give, I'm talking about in my teenage time, like 12 years, 11 years old. When I used to give, I wanted, look at me, I'm giving a loaf of bread. Look at me, I'm giving sandwiches. But something clicked in me. When I turned 18, something in me clicked. It was like, I never ever told anyone what I do, how I do it, when I do it, why I did it. Because I don't think I'm doing it. No, actually not think. I know that I'm not doing it for validation. And mind you, when I had no food for 3 months, the people who gave definitely gave for the wrong intention. With recording videos when you are giving is not giving. Exactly, Raina. And that is a judgment, but still, I believe so too. We don't need any, no. The validation is you. If you want to be seen and heard, you have to see yourself and hear yourself. Sharon, trust you're doing well. I didn't see you come in. Welcome in, my love. Welcome in. Welcome in to all my beautiful subscribers. Welcome in. Just remember, we have a Discord community every second Saturday. There's a Zoom call. You're all welcome to join. Join the Discord community, and then next week Saturday, not this week Saturday, next week Saturday, there is going to be a Zoom call. There will be a Zoom call where all the subscribers are welcome. Thank you for the beautiful roses, Sharon. I'm very grateful. As happy being, don't need the matrix validation. The matrix is you. The matrix is a society program self, while your gifters are going nuts in a good way. Thank you very much. I've heard the nice saying, you don't give, you are the tool to be given through. Yes. And you give without us expecting anything in return. I'm doing fantastic. I love that. Sharon, I love that. Thank you, Deanna. Last night was great. The Zoom call was absolutely amazing, and I can only thank Pamela for that. We almost missed it. Thank you so much for the gifts, guys. I'm very grateful and thankful. Very grateful and thankful. Thank you so much for the gifts. Does anybody have any questions? Natlanta, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm very grateful. What time is the Zoom calls? If you click it, see Sandy, it's different on every time zone. So if you go to the events, click on the events, it tells you your time zone of what time it will be. If you're in South Africa, it's 6 o'clock. Thank you who sent me a subscription. That was Deanna. Deanna was the one that gifted you that. Deanna gifted you that. How to start meditation. Meditation takes practice. Start. Not say try, either do or don't. What is an Akashic record? It's a false belief statement where people are embedding a belief of a reality that's not your now, which you're then recreating it in the now. Mishi V, hi Marcia, what do you do? I'm new at your page. I'm just curious. I teach or guide people to find the power within themselves, for they are their own creators. But you have to be open to hear and here to open. And thank you for asking, Mishi. Welcome in. A beginner. So as a beginner, you start by sitting in silence. Start in 15 minutes a day, sit in silence. And whenever you feel uncomfortable, tell your ego, I'm going to sit this 15 minutes. Put a timer on. Sit in silence. Don't judge your thoughts, just sit in silence. Focus on your breathing. I've also got guided meditations on YouTube. There's also on the Discord, there's tools that teaches you. There are breathing tools and all that. In my Patreon page, it teaches you to go deeper. Dina Ram, thank you for the bloop. I'm very grateful and thankful. Thank you for the follow, Mishi. No, thank you for the follow. Going to Discuss, it's all in Zoom. Yes, absolutely, Deanna. Thank you. Power within yourself. Everything is within you. Everything is within you. Just sit for 15 minutes. Do that for 21 days. And if you could do it for 30 days, even better. Bloop, bloop, because by doing that, you're programming your body that this is how I meditate. Thank you for the bloop, bloop, Dino. Do you have any advice for dealing with severe anxiety? Get out into the sun and create. Because anxiety means I am bored with my life. That's what anxiety is. You're not creating because you're judging it. Go out, go take a walk in nature. Go out, go sit in the sun. Go out, take a piece of paper and draw. Anxiety is anxious. I'm anxious of what people think, but it's not them thinking, it's you thinking. Focus on breathing tools, yes. There are different varieties of breathing methods, which they give names and labels for. But if you slow your breath and you quiet the mind, that in itself is meditation in itself. Walking too, Raina. Walking is a meditation. Drawing is meditation. Building is meditation. Swimming is meditation. Connecting to nature's meditation. Hiking is meditation. Dancing is meditation. Singing is meditation. There's a lot of things that's meditative. It doesn't have to be sit in silence. I prefer sit in silence because I find the power within me. Yeah, 15 minutes for 30 days. 15 minutes. Yes, anxiety is bored with life. What role does nutrition play in the journey? If you're attached to the nutrition, it becomes a role, because if you are in America, their foods have been chemically enhanced. Ours, it's only the wheat that has been chemically enhanced, because everybody knows we love pop. I fucking love pop. And they've changed the wheat, and the wheat is not the same wheat that we used to get. That's why the pop is not as nutritional as it used to be before. That's why when you eat pop now, you get lazy and tired and you want to sleep, because it's not the same as it used to be. The wheat has changed in South Africa. But if you look at the food brands and the foods we eat, you'll see it is not as poisonous as America. Search on slow my breath. Yes. If you go to Discord, there is tools there. Cooking is a meditation, that's right. It's not what the word really means, but just saying fear, false evidence appearing real. Yes. Everything is, I say fear is an illusion created by a thought embedded in you by someone else's mind, which then you make it real. KPH, welcome in. I appreciate you. Krummel pop, I love. I'm not a fan of krummel. Pop must be pop. Where you grab it with your hands, dunk it in eggs and eat. I'm not a fan of krummel pop. Brisk walking meditation, those who said, really makes me calm. Yes. So if you do brisk walking, thank you, Linda. Bloop, bloop. If you do walking, then that's meditation in itself. That's meditation in itself. You are in South Africa. I eat grain and rice. Yes, I am in South Africa. I don't read ice, period. I don't. What I did do is I cooked rice and I made, but it was a test and it actually worked. What's it called? Rice Krispies. It was fun to make. Messy, but fun to make. I have a problem with milk. Milk is a problem for me. I was raised in pop and I was strong and muscled now. If I eat it, I work on a muffin too. Yes. Yeah, the grains of pop is not the same as it used to be. Fear. Fear is not real. What is No, Tabang, where did you pick that? That SE and whatever is a meditation. In whose planet? Your planet. How? Linda, thank you for the heart me. Wow, that's profound. I like it. Thank you. What is pop? It's a grained, how would I explain pop? Never heard of that. Really dump in the eggs. I've never heard of that. Yeah, I like with fried eggs. Hope and fear are phantoms of the ego. Yes, which is the limitation self. That's right. Your ego is your limitation self. Cookitation, walkitation, gyminator. Even gym is a meditation. That's correct. I love gardening and brisk. Gardening is a meditation. Yeah. It's PAP. I call it PUP. IQ, Iksan. I trust and know you're doing well, Iksan. Son, no. I didn't see you come in. All right. Yesterday we made a tool. The tool, who was in the live yesterday? Give me your hands up. Fried eggs. I love fried eggs. They call it corn. There you go, Tabogo. Thank you, Tabogo. Cornmeal, everybody. Yes, I'm well, thank you. My beautiful plants since 2023. I love that. All right, for those who are in the live yesterday, put your hands up. Put your hands up. I don't eat it daily. If you check, thank you so much, Gianna. Do they focus on the here and now? No. But I love your perspective on it. Are we getting arrested? No, we're not going to get arrested. Okay, right. So yesterday, I said, before I said goodbye, I said for 24 hours, I want you to go out there and do a non-judgment day. Do not judge yourself. Do not judge an experience. Do not judge a bull. Do not judge a friend. Do not judge a cat. Do not judge a tree. Do not judge the door. Do not judge a floor. Do not judge a table. It was called non-judgment day. Non-judgment day. Okay? Who did it with me? I faltered twice in the 24 hours. I did falter twice, only because I was giving guidance. Taboga says, me. How well did you do, Taboga? Deirdre says, I did when I touch a tree and I feel happy and serene. You are the tree, my love. Angel says, me. How well did you all do? How well did you all do? I'm smoking at the back end. Who coped with no judgment? I did almost all day, but at the end of the day, I did judge, okay? Ask yourself, did you judge the fact that you judged at the end of the day, Daniela? I feel at peace. I love that, Tabogo. I think I did pretty well for less than 5 times. Okay. Did you judge the fact that you judged it 5 times? I didn't fall asleep before the exit. You did fall asleep. I know you did. I declare today as my own judgment day. Okay, you want to do it today? That's fine. Do it today. As a matter of fact, if we could do it for 7 days, even better. Okay. So now ask yourselves and be honest with yourself. I turned it into a compliment. I love that. Okay. Angel, thank you for your honesty. So now change that judgment to a compliment. Give it kindness. Do it now. Tap your heart and give it kindness. I was talking about a subject of sensitive to me. All right. What makes it sensitive? Because if it's sensitive, that means there's an attachment. And that attachment is a judgment. I judge myself for wanting to high five nature's... You're so full of shit, Tabang, and I love you. And that's a judgment. I tried, but it was difficult not to judge as I had to try yesterday. All right? What made it difficult, Nazeepo? Thank you for your honesty. I guess I should start today because I wasn't here yesterday. Start today. I'm going to ask again tomorrow. I'm going to ask again. I was so easy to look for the beauty, then the beast. Love your words. Start now. 238. We'll try judgment to compliment. Nice. I'm going to try. That means you judge nothing, KPH. Nothing. Okay. My high five, guys, so that you know, my high five, what Tabang was talking about and what Deanna's talking about, this is not mine. I realized yesterday that it's a fly swatter, but when I was staring at this, I kept it here and I stare at it. And all I kept thinking, because it looks like a hand, is when someone's going to annoy me, I'm going to high five them. And then someone said, high five their third eye. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! So this is what Tabang was saying about nature. High five nature. It was a Zoom call joke that we had yesterday. No judgment for 30 days, even better, because within 3 days of no judgment, you're going to see your whole reality change. When you compliment, you become grateful. You are already grateful, not become. Because you cannot be living if you're not happy in the now. And if you're not happy in the now, you're not valuing what you have. And if you don't value what you have, then you're never grateful to begin with. So if you're only learning to be grateful now, there's a fault there. I will learn to judge. Love your words. I will learn not to judge. I don't know why I opened the subject with my friend about the man I loved and I judged me. Okay, because maybe your friend needed to hear that and you realized within yourself you still had a judgment. Okay, and in that judgment, that means you still have an attachment of a wound that you have not yet healed, which is a reflection of you, Daniela. So this is where that meditation comes in. I hear you, Daniela. Where we just take a person. I'm going to do that meditation. What is this about? Sounds interesting, though. It just came across your live. JM, welcome to the live. We did yesterday, before I ended the live, I gave a tool. I like to do tools, right? And in that tool, I said to everybody that was in the live that for 24 hours, you have to not judge anything. Not a tree, not a dog, not a house, not an experience, not an event, not a car, not you, not them, not anyone, not anything. You have a non-judgment day for 24 hours. And in that 24 hours, if you've accomplished that non-judgment, you then ask yourself, how did I feel? And if you've judged it, you ask yourself, why did you judge yourself for judging it? Okay. Give it a different perspective by changing that judgment into a good thing, like a compliment. I judged the 10 rand situation, Tilly, and I was always practice not being judgment as it interferes. Exactly. So I'm going to tell you what happened, Kahiso. Kahisho, I'm going to tell you what happens with the flow of the energy. Yeah, the wake-ups. The wake-up swatter. Yes, you're going to call it the wake-up swatter. Makes hands for me. That's right. All right, I will start judging. As of here and now. Okay, correction, because I am grateful I was not hard challenged to judge. Yes. Yes, I think it's important. I do have a wound that is not healed. What makes it a wound and what makes it not healed? A judgment. I fully committed to the no judging. Let's do it for 7 days. Yesterday I found myself judging. That's okay. Because you found yourself judging, have you judged yourself for that judgment? Guys, this is for real. You don't understand what a big difference it makes in your reality. But the rest of the day was absolutely awesome. Okay, so there was only that one thing. Usually I won't judge flora and fauna. If you don't judge flora and fauna, why are you judging others? Because others are flora and fauna, because you are flora and fauna. Raina, are you hearing what I'm saying? Nothing is separate to you. Everything is you. But Marcia, how do you manage judging in space of work? How do you manage... You don't. You do manage, actually. You do. Forgive me, those words were wrong. In Nazipo, a judgment at work means they are who they are. I am who I am. They do what they do. I do what they do. I focus on me. They focus on you. There is no judgment. Did you see how easy that was? 24 hours, not a world, good, bad, different, just kindness. Not even kindness, because in kindness there's misery. Anika, no judgment means neutral. I am neutral. No kindness means I am neutral. Okay. Are you hearing what I'm saying? I am neutral. All right, there was something I needed to say to Kahisho. I try not to judge, I will do even better. And remember, I need to include myself as well. Yes, when I say the not judgment, it means non-judgment. No. My abusive ex-husband. Your abusive ex-husband was a mirror of you. He was abusive because that is what you've created inside of you. I was in that relationship and I have to take accountability and responsible. As much as he was abusive, I was abusive to myself. I allowed him to treat me that way. Therefore, I attracted him into my reality to teach me how to love myself. So to say he is bad, he added value to my reality. And I thank him today for that. I thank him today. I feel better after 2 days of meditation. I didn't join Tony. Who's Tony? Who's Tony? It's always best to allow yourself to even watch and judge the judge of thoughts and behaviors within. Yes, I'm hearing, darling. Okay. I will spend time with my mom. Ah, gotcha. Without judging the judge. Yes. You have to learn to not judge the judgment. You're watching and that's it, with no judgment. Yes, easy. Thank you, just said me. Okay, cool. Neutral, yes. Neutral. Frequency, welcome in. You wanted to say something about the judgment of the connection with the energy. Right. Okay. Resistance. This is what I'm coming to. Right. Tanika or Tatiana. I always say Tanika. Is there a Tanika here for you, Paige? Okay. Tatiana. Are you here? Okay, in my case, I'm an educator and I deal with learners. How do you teach them without judging them? By not judging their learning compatibility. Everybody has a learning compatibility at their own pace and time. And if you think they are all the same, they are not, because there was a stage in your journey that you were not in the same learning capacity as others. So do not judge them. Value them. Because those that have a learning disability are going to be the multi-billionaires. I mean tonight, lol. Ah, gotcha. Oh, yes, I was abusive to myself because I don't know how to kick him or earlier in my marriage. Exactly. I went through the same thing. So, Raina, I resonate with you. So, okay, right. Tatiana, Anika, everybody, right. What is polarity? Does anybody want to take a screenshot of this? You don't need to. We all know how water works. Fire works the same way. Fire has the same elements. Okay. Remember yesterday you asked me, Tatiana, how do I get out of my mind? Don't cover the judge of the book, or don't book the cover by the judge. Don't judge the book by its cover. Don't judge a book by its cover. Polarity. Who knows what polarity is? Who can give him a perspective of polarity? This is going to help you, Tatiana. Yeah, polarity. Who can give me their perspective of polarity? While you're giving the perspective, I'm going to draw something. So give me the perspective and I'm going to read it. Okay. Okay, 8 messages. Let's see. White, black, good one. Opposite, good one. Don't cover the book by its judge about. What does that mean? We're going to do it now, KPH. Good, bad, good, bad. Polar meaning the are two opposite points of a pole attract. Right. Dual vision of things, dual visions. A pole, yes. Right, positive and negative, good perspective. You just answered the question I've had for a long time. Thank you. You're welcome, Susie. Either or, yin yang. I'm not typing very good. That's okay. We have no judgment here. Everybody types at their own ability, and I love you for that. The fact that you are participating already adds value, KPH. Do not judge yourself. You've already judged the way you type. We didn't judge you. You judged yourself. No judging. Okay, KPH, did you see what you did there? You judged yourself. We didn't judge you the way you were typing. You did it yourself. Okay. So now change it to a positive. Give yourself a compliment right now. KPH, I'm waiting for your compliment. Magnetic field pulling its way. Dino, good perspective. A magnetic field peeling its way. This is the first time I came across you live. I am very grateful you're here because you've added value to this journey. Right. So we've got the yin, the yang, the positive, the negative, the good, the bad. Love, hate. It's a polarity. Right. If I'm going to fill this with good, what's going to happen with this? I type amazing, KPH. Good is not good enough for me. I am an amazing video. I type perfectly. It becomes unbalanced. Who says hello? Butternut T, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Okay. Two sides of the same spectacle. No. If I'm giving too much hate, what's going to happen with this? It will be imbalanced. Okay. If I'm filling this with bricks and I've got nothing here, it will be off balanced. It's going to be imbalanced. Right. Okay. Sherry, welcome in, my love. Right. If I leave this empty and I fill this full of bricks, again, a polarity, it's going to be imbalanced. So how do I keep it neutral? How do I keep it balanced? How do I keep it neutral? How do I keep it stable? Oh, come on, guys. Apart from empty, by not feeding either, by loading up the opposite. Are you sure you want to load it? Hey, love. Listen, Layla, I did not forget. I was on a call. The call ended late, but I ended up sending it and tag you. So I know by the time you got that tag, it was already late. So please forgive me. But after the Zoom, I got an SOS call. So I only got to tag you at the wee hours of the morning. So I asked for forgiveness, but I did not forget. To be awareness. What's awareness? Judge not, allowing both to. Right. No judgment, no feeding it. No feeding it, no judgment. Thank you, Chuck. To be awareness, go deeper, Anina. Anika, what is awareness? What do you do on the left, also do on the right? That's what Deirdre was saying. What do you do on the left, do on the right? That's called balance. You can do that. But I'm going to give you a different perspective to see it from a different perspective. I saw, thank you. You're welcome, love. No feed into fear. It's not fear. Because fear doesn't exist in this. It's a scale. No labels. KPH, no labels, love. No labels. It's a thing. It's a thing. But it's a polarity. It's a polar opposites. Black, white, pink, blue, hate, love, polar opposites. Okay, polar opposites. Thinking is making something good or bad, mindfulness. Is it mindfulness? Because you are judging it. What makes something good or bad? My granny told me as a child, don't laugh so much, you're going to be crying. That's a polarity. Okay. Okay. It is a judgment crisis. If you're making something good or you're making something bad, you are judging it because you've defined it as a good and you've defined it as a bad. It's judgment crisis. If you don't resonate, you're not there to participate. While not loading it in, render as useless and boring to who? To you? Because if you're not feeding it, you're making it boring. What makes something boring? The judgment? What makes something boring? The judgment? What makes something a something? The meaning you give it, correct? It's the meaning you give it. Right? Your perception, Tandi, that's correct. Right? It's the perception of the meaning of self, and that's a judgment. So the meaning is a judgment. So if I'm saying this is good, I've judged it. So if this is good, there's got to be a polar opposite. Okay, boring equals doesn't respond my once now. No, that's controlling. Once, boring is a perspective. In other words, it's a expectation of how you think of an experience should be. I would give it that perspective, Tatiana. So I resonate with what Deirdre is trying to say. I resonate with what she's trying to say. I understand her perspective of how she's trying to present herself. So I'm trying to show her a different way. But boring, something that's boring is something that doesn't make you feel anything, right? So in other words, you've judged it. You think that something is not boring because it doesn't give you that excitement. And you think that excitement in life brings value. But what if you don't need excitement to bring value? This is what I'm trying to bring forth. It was no meaning until it gave her the meaning. Love that perspective. I mean, bearing, not boring. Okay, there you go. All right. Okay. If I don't feed any of it, if I don't feed one or the other, what do you think is going to shift within you? Really go deep within yourself. Each one of you are going to give me a different answer, and it doesn't make it right and it doesn't make it wrong. It adds value to who you are and the uniqueness that you are. In the uniqueness that you are, which is fucking magic in its own. No judgment, my brothers and sisters. There's nothing and you go forward. What makes it a nothing, KPH? How do you have attachments if you're not feeding it? See, Sandy, dig deeper, my love. You are unique. So if I'm not feeding it, what makes you think that you have attachments? It becomes balance, which is neutral, Indigo. Well said. Right. If I'm not feeding it, that means I value it as is. I value it as you are. I value as you are. I have no attachment to it. Doesn't mean I hate it. Does this mean I hate it? But yet again, feed the scale. Make sure you balance it with the polar opposite. Yes, but if you do, you're creating suffering. This is what I'm trying to present to you, Deirdre. When you're feeding something, you're creating an attachment, which then creates suffering. If you don't want to create suffering, don't feed it, see it as is, and allow the allowance of how it is. Do you get what I'm trying to say, Deirdre? Values as you are, because you are the value. No, it's what it is without any or many attached to it. That's right, Sandy. I know, I'm filling the blank. Gotcha. I'm helping the color the pen. It meant accept as it is. It meant accept as it is. Right. What if you have to all sit with me right here, right now? If I don't feed either, I see myself as the middle support column of the scale. Love that. Love that. But do you need that support of the scale? Go deeper. Carol, I love those words. If the two-wolf theory, you can do the two-wolf theory, but without the two-wolf theory. Centered, grounded, observer. Love that, Carol. Love that. Yes, the two of it. Yes, you can do the two of, but I'm saying if you keep it neutral and you don't feed either, and you're not judging it, and you're keeping it raw, you accept things as is. I accept it as is, and I accept it as is. Right now, I want you all to close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. And I want you to be raw honest with yourself. No judgment. Raw honest with yourself. Take a deep breath in. Do I love my life as is? Yes or no, my brothers and sisters? That's right, Deirdre. Do I love my life as is? Thank you for your authenticity, Lorato. Thank you for your authenticity, Kagisho. Thank you for your honesty, Angel. Thank you for your honesty, Nazipo. Thank you for your honesty, C. Sandy. Thank you, Atun, for your honesty. Nope, I like an adventure. Deirdre, thank you. Dina, thank you for your honesty. There you go. I love that, KPH. I accept it. Love. Tandy, I love you. I appreciate you. Deanna, Tatiana, Daniela, Nature. Thank you, Dino. Wait, what? Ask yourself, close your eyes, take a deep breath in. Ask your true self, do I love my life as is? Cherie says yes. Anika says no. Asafsa judgment and control. Don't give it excuses, Tatiana. That wasn't the question. No excuses. Don't define something. A yes or a no, Tatiana. Ask yourself with no explanation. Yes or no. Lorato, thank you so much for the gift. Okay. Oh, for sure. Who was that? Chuck. Oh, for sure. Raina, no. Thank you for your honesty. Tabang, thank you for your honesty. Tatiana, no. Carol, yes. Susie, no. Right. Now, for all of you that said no, for all of you that said no, close your eyes, take a deep breath in, exhale, put your hand in your heart. Do I truly accept all parts of me? Raina, no excuses, just yes or no's. Guys, do not make excuses. You are feeding your ego. Let go of the ego, Raina. Just yes or no. Be raw, honest with yourself. Thank you, Tatiana. Thank you, Lorato. Thank you, Diana. And Nika, love that. Thank you, Lorato. Thank you for being honest. Thank you for being authentic. Thank you for being authentic. And thank you for presenting yourselves in the true form. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right. Okay, now. What are you, Susie? Are you the physical or the spiritual? What are you attached to, Susie? Nah, I convinced myself, but I truly don't. Thank you for your true honest. Thank you for your honesty, Kahiso. Thank you for your honesty. All right. So that is the key. That is the key. In every key, what does it need? For every key, what does it need? Do I love myself? The very first question, Maki, was do I love my life as it is? I feel like there were two modes and they are always switching. Are there? Are they really, Tatiana? Or is it the judgment you're giving it? The keyhole, the doorway. Right. Okay. Thank you for your honesty, Maki. Now ask yourself, do you truly love yourself? Okay. So for every key, there's a polarity, there's a keyhole. If you are the keyhole is your world. If you are feeding this one and you're not feeding this one, what do you think this one's going to be? If you're feeding this one and you're not feeding this one, what do you think this one's going to be? Overwhelming, locked, chaos, misery, anger, guilt, shame, grief. And all this is a key of love. And love equals I accept all parts of me. And if this is given, this is balanced. Do you understand why neutrality of no judgment is important? Does everybody understand what I'm trying to present to you right here, right now? This cannot be pleasant if this is not fulfilled. How do I fill my cup? I have full faith in me. I have full trust in me, for I know me. Because if I know and I have faith and I trust, all of this goes away and becomes bliss, calm, love. Because if you can accept this, you can accept this. And if you don't accept this, it's because you don't accept this. That's right, Chuck. It's your nirvana. You are the key to your own lock. And if you can't see the key, you cannot unlock that door. All right? It's not the ex-husband. It's not the boyfriend. It's not the husband. It's not the mother. It's not the father. It's not the child. It is you. Everything is you. Remy! Trust you're doing well. So I want to thank you with all the respect and the value that I have for you as I have for myself. Thank you for your honesty. Thank you for your truth. It isn't my brother, it's me. Yes, my love. Yes, my love. Yes, my love. It is, I'm not joking. You're making a joke, Gahiso, but I can honestly tell you it's the truth. That's how people are winning. Because they're filling this cup. When you fill this cup, you are responsible for your own. That's right. It's all within, my love. If you cannot fill this cup cannot be fulfilled. I said yes to not him, it's me. I did not create the chaos I felt. That's right. There you go, Daniela. Miranda, welcome in. Okay. And if it's us, do we judge it, my brothers and sisters? Because I'm going to get to what I wanted to say to Kagiso. No. Because if you judge, you resist. And if you resist, it comes. Because everything you resist, it wants more of it. Because misery loves company, right? So don't judge it. Don't judge it. Don't give it a label. Don't give it a name. Don't give it a feeling. Keep it neutral. Because the more you resist, the more it will fight back. And that, my friends, my brothers and sisters, my family, is how you kill the fucking ego. Neutral, Chuck. You want to kill the ego? The reason why you don't like judges is because you judge yourself, Miranda. Everything is a reflection of self. Dino, thank you for the big gift. I'm very grateful. I appreciate you. That's right. It will always come. So when you're no longer resisting, because you have no judgment, it becomes neutral. And when it becomes neutral, it means you've ignored it. And what happens when you ignore something? What happens? Who wants to take a photo of this? Take a screenshot of it. Take a screenshot of that, and then I'm going to tell you what happens if you ignore something. Kale, thank you for the follow. It disappears. When you're no longer feeding it, and you're no longer focused, it disappears. It no longer exists. It's gone. Because it's gone. Because you didn't focus on it. You didn't resist it. You didn't hate it. You didn't love it. You just fucking ignored it. And by ignoring it, it goes away. Poof, in the abyss. I just realized I've done myself this time because I want better for instead of what's better. You already are the better. You're the diamond, Dino. How does it make you feel that nothing has meaning until you give it a meaning? Nothing matters until you make it matter. So if it don't matter, it's not real. Yes, in the dream state, because this is a dream, Chuck. So you're in a dream with a dream with a dream. Yes, Tatiana. You're welcome, love. You're welcome, guys. I'm enjoying the stickers. Oh, Susie. All right, does everybody understand this? Does it make sense what I have said? You are the key to the lock. If this is not all those three, you are resisting because you have judged it. If you remember this today, I'll post this live. I'm going to post this live on YouTube. If you follow through with this, your life will change in 3 days. I'm saying from experience, your life will change in 3 days. Overnight. That's because you are looking for proof. You don't have faith. Tatiana, you need to have faith. I know it's going to change. It's a knowing. Brainer, change the way you speak. I know, I have faith and trust. So the first thing that you need to do, Tatiana, is learn to trust and have faith in you. Oh, my name for YouTube, it's on the link of the bio. On the link tree. Life is a party. That's lives in one night, but some of us have fallen asleep. We're still there asleep. They're not asleep. They choose not to be awake. There's a difference. You are the faith. Alright, Mahaguru. Oh, Raina, the guru you see in me is the guru that is already in you. I'm not more or less than you. You have faith. Bentley, thank you for the follow. Do you guys want to take a screenshot of that? Anybody has questions? Get out of your own way, Tatiana. They're telling me to tell you, you are the one in your own way because you don't see and validate yourself. You need to get out of your own way. You are a Mahaguru, South Africa. I appreciate your kind words. Got it. Thank you. Stay at heart. And a heart, nature, a heart does not judge. You are the engineer. I ignore all the passing through in the mind. Ignore it. Okay, so we're going to do a tool before we do the... Do you guys want to do a tool? It's the same as the meditation we did. Did everybody take a screenshot? All right. What are we on? 66K? Allow it to pass. We have control over life. You have full control of your life. No one has control of it but you. Thank you so much, Gianna. I'm very grateful for you. So if you want the Discord community, it's on the link of the link tree. If you want the YouTube, it's on the link tree. My Instagram, my Facebook, everything's on the link tree. Okay. All right. I want you all. We're on 66K and then we're going to tap like hell because I need to get to 100. Not need, want. I don't need anything. I want to get to 100K. All right. So I'm going to make my screen dark. Right? And I want you all to take a deep breath in and close your eyes. As you close your eyes, I want you to focus on your breathing. How fast is your breathing? How slow is your breathing? If it's too fast, slow it down. If it's too slow, pick it up until it's balanced. I want you now to feel your heart. Feel your heart beating. Feel your heart beating. In your mind's eye, I want you to imagine yourself. See yourself. And where you are, there are buildings, there are trees, but there is nothing, no one, not a bird, not an animal, not an insect. It's just you. There is no one but you. How does your body feel in knowing that you are here all on your own and available to you is all these opportunities, an unlimited vast captions of opportunities waiting for you. Right there. No one is there. No animal. No bird. No insect. Just you. All these buildings, these roads, these paths. How does your body feel? How does your heart feel? Have you judged it? Do you accept everything as it is right here, right now? What if everything is you? All of a sudden, there's people, and these people have your face with different bodies, different shapes, different colors. Every person you see is you. They're an image of you. All of a sudden, the animals are there and they're all versions of you, and you see them in you. How does it make you feel? What do you feel? Have you judged it? Does it feel different when there was no one? Does it feel the same when there are people and they all look like you? Because they are you. Different shapes, different forms, different colors, different creeds. Have you judged? Now look at the sky, and in the sky is the sun. But the sun has your face in it. How does it make you feel? Have you judged it? And now there are clouds, and in those clouds are faces of you. They're all versions of you. How does it make you feel? Have you judged it? Now it's all of a sudden night, and in this vast darkness, you see all these stars, and all those stars have your faces in them. How does it make you feel? Have you judged it? There's the moon, and as you look at the moon, it's got your face in it. How does it make you feel? Have you judged it? Look at the trees. As you look at the trees, your face is on those trees. Look at the shrubs, the grass, all versions of you. How does it make you feel? Have you judged it? Now take a deep breath in. Exhale. How did it make you feel? Did each element of every piece that I had offered you give you a different feeling? Were there judgments? Seen all versions of you in everything, your face in everything, your eyes in everything. Susie. High five, Susie. Get with her now, Susie. Right, KPH. KPH. Come here, everyone. Ah, Mavki! Where have you been? I just felt calm. It was nice. That's the true life. That's who you are. Being there alone made me so scared. Why? Because it was all you, Tandi. Full powers be. It will take around only 2 minutes to get to 100k. Yes, now I need you guys to tap. I am high. I love that. If we all powers tap, we'll go. Please, can we tap to get to 100k? All right.